for sure.
Hey, breakfast burrito lovers, we're your hosts. I'm Cameron.
I'm Patrick.
And I'm Lauren, and get ready for this week's all-new
Breakfast Burrito!
Guys, there was a whole lot of crazy blow-your-mind news this week.
Yep, and we're going to download it all for you in one quick breakfast burrito bite.
That's right, we got the politi-call girl with Emily Wilson, your sports rap with Jimson Reed, and a very new segment called Finding Emo with Spin Ortiz. Let's get to it.
So NASA had to postpone the launch of the Space Shuttle Discovery twice. They're setting up some parts for the International Space Station. They're saying it was because of bad weather and then electrical problems, but I think we all know the real problem here. The Russians. The Russians.
A slaughterhouse full of goats and sheep escaped from Lackawanna, New York this week, and this funny video was released of the citizens and cops literally running after them. The last time we saw animals running away that fast, it was from Michael Vick.
It's funny because he killed dogs.
Sadly, McDonald's Happy Meals are no longer so happy. San Francisco has now banned McDonald's from putting toys in their children's Happy Meals, saying that it encourages childhood obesity. It'll now be known as the moderately pleasant, slightly above average meal. An airport security guard might be getting sued this week for pretending he found bags of cocaine in passengers' carry-ons. His lawyer helped him draft an apology letter saying that perhaps the pranks might have been in poor taste. His lawyer also had him take out the paragraph where the security worker tells the victims to remember the 90s and learn to appreciate a good psych!
A 19-year-old in Nebraska dressed as a portable breathalyzer was arrested for a DUI this Halloween. Oops. When the cops asked him what he thought of the irony of the situation, he looked at them and said, "Blow me!" Get it? Because...
Now it's time for our top 5 stories of the week. These are the stories that you guys need to know ASAP.
Right now.
The mother of the 10-year-old Romanian girl who gave birth this week says that she's delighted that she's a grandmother, and she's not sure why the story has made such international news. Her daughter's baby daddy, who is not Levi Johnson and has not posed on Playgirl, will not be participating in the new MTV reality spinoff, Twin Moms! 4! In Paris this week, an unsupervised baby and her 4-year-old little sister were playing in the 8th story of their family's apartment when all of a sudden the baby tumbled out of the balcony, bounced on an awning, and by some miracle, a man was actually there to catch her. Michael Jackson looked down from heaven and said, "See? I told you that was safe." So jazzed. Emily Wilson, what is going on in the world of politics? Hey guys, I'm Emily, your politi-call girl, straddling all things Capitol Hill. Because I'm said so. Good news! After hundreds of millions of dollars in countless weeks, we finally get to stop listening to those annoying campaign ads. For those of you who live under a rock, last Tuesday was Election Day. Now, it's the bad news. And I know what all you stoners are thinking. Wrong! Actually, I am sad to report that a witch will not be representing the Senate from the state of Delaware. Now, reports of a Wiccan background fueled Christine O'Donnell to create this campaign ad.
I'm not a witch. I'm nothing you've heard. I'm you.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me that campaign ad didn't win her a seat in the Senate? What? I'm baffled. Well, here's one for you. You thought electing the first black president was a big step for the U.S. How about the fact that California elected the first dead woman? Yep, I said dead. On October 20th, Jenny Oropeza died of abdominal blood clots. And on November 2nd, she was elected into the state Senate. 2 carry 3. That doesn't add up at all. Speaking of adding up, here's a little math for you. The Republican Party needed 39 seats to regain the majority they lost in 2006. Well, they gained 64 seats, which made it the largest gain by either party in 50 years. Now, they also gained 6 Senate seats, but not enough to take over the chamber. Are you keeping up? Not that it really matters, considering the fact that exit polls determine a majority of Americans don't like either party. God bless America. Enough about the election. In other news, George Bush made a monumental announcement stating that being dissed by Kanye West was the worst moment of his presidency. Okay, wait, so you're saying more so than declaring war, Katrina, 9/11? Come on, George. And on that note, I'm your politi-call girl, and that was your political foreplay for the week. So I get my way, because I said so. 3! Doctors induced a 5-month-long coma on a patient in order to save her life. Doing this bought them the time they needed to find and remove her tumor. Although,
I don't really understand what the big deal is because it's not like they don't do stuff like this on Grey's Anatomy like every day.
So I've been having so many feelings this week, I'm guessing it's time for Finding Emo with Sven Ortiz.
Heck yeah, man.
I'm Sven, and this is Finding Emo, your hookup to indie music and movies. The Sounds are one of my favorite bands. They bring a lot of happiness to this darkness, and they're playing in Northern California this Saturday, November 13th. Want to go? Want to sponsor me to go? If you answered yes to either question, you don't suck. And if I could smile, I would. You know who else doesn't suck? Florence and the Machine. Shut up, I know she's had a bandwagon for a while, but her new album Lungs gets 4 out of 5 black frame glasses because it's pretty close to being amazeballs. It's like Sarah McLachlan, Bjork, Joan Jett, and your mother rolled into one big ball of magicalness. I saw The Girl Who Played with Fire, which is the second movie from the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo trilogy, and it didn't make me want to die, so it gets 3 out of 5 black frame glasses. It was okay, it's on DVD, rent it if you're bored. I'm Sven. I'm Sven! I'm Sven.
Arms out.
I'm Sven. I'm Sven, and that was Finding Emo.
Aw, cheer up, Sven. Oh, wait! It's time for the sports wrap.
What?
Take it away, Jen.
Yes, y'all. It's your boy Jensen Reed, a.k.a. Roast Beef, with your sports rap. Yes, sir. Listen up. It's the middle of the season in the NFL. Tom Brady and the Patriots are playing well. Giselle cut his hair, now he looks like a model. The NFC's a mess, just check out Chicago. Randy Moss was a Viking, now he's on to Tennessee. Brett Favre hurt his elbow, ankle, chin, and give me knee. House Rockland's Rapers back, the Steelers are on track. Hits to the head, get you find some fast tags. NBA basketball, I love the smoking game. Kobe was a 3-peat, 6 rings to his name. Jordan-esque, better than the rest. LeBron was the East, the Lakers take the West. The first time ever there's a dude on the women's team. Shooting jumpers, making passes, he's a drag queen. Takes a lot of courage to stand up tall against some big, strong girls in the world of basketball, y'all. Oh man, there are some big girls in basketball. But you know what? Big girls need loving too. Yes, they do. So until the next time, it's Jensen Reed signing off for your sports rap. See you when I see ya.
U.S. authorities discovered a 600-yard-long tunnel running from San Diego to Mexico. The tunnel had lighting system, a rail for guidance, and a ventilation system, making it AAA's only 5-star rated drug transport system. The U.S. government confiscated 30 tons of marijuana. And while they're not sure which drug cartel it belonged to, they did boast that this is one of the largest drug seizures in U.S. history.
Hey, you mean one of the largest seizures of fun? Thanks, government! And I am here with the #1 most mind-blowing news story of the week. Scientists have cured blindness. Yes, this is true. Out of an 11-person study, 6 people could see color and 1 man could visually identify his fiancé. To which he responded, "Ooh, wow, really? It felt so much bigger."
Thank you so much for tuning in. That was all the juiciest news stories for this week.
And now you can go into the world sounding educated and much smarter than you really are.
Once again, I'm Cameron.
I am Patrick.
And I'm Lauren.
And that was your breakfast burrito for the week. Woo! Later, guys.
We finally got a piece of the pie.
Watch this rolling, get it in. Know for sure you'll get your back up off the wall and get your feet on the floor. You see the boy at the bar with a glass so tall, and I'm done